All right, Coach Keck, fourth annual Greater Heights Combine.
Yep, fourth year. Will be the last weekend in September. And we started this thing not knowing really how it would take. We thought the goal was to provide as many opportunities to middle school and high school wrestlers to get around college coaches and kind of do a symposium where they could learn what the schools were looking for. They could learn a little bit about the schools. They could look at the different divisions and options that were available. And then we always bring in some top level clinicians, whether they're guys that are currently training at RTCs or coaches or guys that recently have finished a wrestling career, and bringing them in, and it gives the guys and girls an opportunity to get some good technique too.
Yeah. So is this not like there's college coach? So some of the wrestlers that know they want to wrestle at the next level, they could get a look or get experience being around coaches or have these contacts. But also for the wrestler that might not have figured that out yet, there's still benefit to coming.
Sure. What we do is we put like a bio together, a program that lists everybody who's registered at the combine, and then it lists like their GPA, their ACT scores, what their attended majors are if they know that, what their wrestling experience is, and then what their goals are for college, so a coach can see what the goal of the student athlete is. And we've found that that's been an effective way for coaches to find athletes that fit their program, and vice versa. And then the other thing that we do is we do a session where the college coaches get to introduce themselves. They get to talk about their program, what's maybe unique to their program, what they're looking for in student athletes, things like that, qualifications. And through that, I think a lot of wrestlers that may have not thought about, hey, I can go be a auto mechanic technician and I can still wrestle, and I can go do a trade and I can still wrestle. There's opportunities to do that at different schools, and so we want to provide again as many options to athletes as we can, and then try to match them so they continue to wrestle if they choose to after high school.
Gotcha. And so there's like a range of coaches from all divisions, right, that are coming here?
Yeah, so the past 3 years we've had, I think, over 35 different colleges that are represented, and then the average number of combine participants have been like 125 to 150. So what we tend to do is we divide up the combine in like 4 groups, and then we have 4 technicians that are working with each group, and then we rotate the groups around, we rotate the clinicians, and try to get as many clinicians with kids as possible, and vice versa. And so it's been effective.
Nice. And so what's kind of like the schedule of the 2 days?
Sure. So we have 2 sessions on Saturday, and then in between that session, we will do the coaching introduction where they get to talk about the program. And then, like I said before, David Mercatani is going to do a NCAA clearinghouse kind of talk and tell athletes what they need to be looking for, how to make sure that they have their core requisites met, how the GPA correlates to the ACT score, and really provide them with some information that's going to be valuable to them as they're a junior and a senior, making sure that they can jump in and contribute to their programs that they're getting recruited by.
Yeah, it seems kind of important. Like that's a piece of it you don't normally hear or talk about. It's more than just like you go into a wrestling program. There's a whole school wrapped around it.
Yeah, with the coaches, a lot of times, they're recruiting the athlete, and of course they want a good student, but it's really up to the individual and the high school and their club coaches to make sure that they're taking the right classes, and that when they get recruited, they've met those prerequisites so that they can contribute. And so by just bringing knowledge to the athletes and to their parents, we allow the parents to sit in on that type of scenario. So that allows everybody to get knowledge, and then they can ask questions and things like that.
Nice. Where can people get some more information?
So MissouriWrestling.com has been a co-sponsor, and then we've done work with Blue Chip Wrestling. We've asked for your help, obviously, with Grow Wrestling, and we're going to have the registration go live tomorrow, the 30th.
August 30th.
August 30th, and it'll remain open until the last week before the combine. So you'll be able to get that information on the Greater Heights Facebook page and website, on Grow Wrestling, on Missouri Wrestling, and we'll just try to get the information out as many ways as possible.
Awesome. I'm pumped for it. I always like to be around a bunch of college coaches too. Some good content coming for that.
We appreciate you being back in Kansas City, Joe, and what you're doing with Grow Wrestling. And any way we can partner and help you work together, we'll certainly do that. One of the things that we did tonight is we talked to our athletes about the Super 32 early entry tournament and trying to get kids excited for that, which they are, and then the next events that we'll be looking through around here, the Fall Brawl, and that's going to be at Hy-Vee again, Hy-Vee Arena this year. So, and the great part about those tournaments is in the past, they've been middle school and high school focused, and it's my understanding that they're going to have some youth divisions and some girls divisions. Yeah. So more of our athletes from our kids club and from our girls program are excited already, because now they have a chance to jump into those early tournaments and knock some rust off and get some competition in. So we appreciate you guys providing those opportunities.
Thanks for the plugs, Jason.
All right, thank you.
I'll see you soon.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Anything else?
That's it.